It's one of the loudest stadiums in the National Football League. And with the drum beating, the crowd has begun its battle cry here at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Kansas City Chiefs. On the visiting sideline, that's the Chargers head coach. His guys playing extremely well, 6-2 in their last 8. Across from him, it's the head coach of these Chiefs. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out. Led first carry here for Omarion Hampton. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jabari Connor there on the stop. Another run here with Hampton. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds, well short of what he needed. And the punt team will come on for 4th down. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Into the secondary again. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers.
Pacheco. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Tuli Tuipulotu. Relentless in his pursuit. He forces the big loss and brings up 4th and goal.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. His kick is perfect. And the Chiefs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
Chargers.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Charger first down.
At the 13-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly talk.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Carter on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. As we head into this final stretch of games, take note. He comes into this one leading the NFL in receiving yards. On play action, it's Herbert. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
First down, San Diego.
On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books. The Chargers out to the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter from the 39. Here's a 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. On first down, right back to Hampton. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll go again with Hampton. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there, stopping for no gain.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind, as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. As we give you a look at the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns, you can see he's second best among NFL running backs at this point in the year. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco, and he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Chargers offense and Omarion Hampton getting set for their next possession. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll get this out wide, and he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard
A
line.
run. It's Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. 2nd and 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
To throw is Mahomes. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming.
To the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give here to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Taken down behind the
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On play action. Now, Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. There's Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this 1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
16 yards. And a San Diego 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He's got his man, Jefferson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one, number 7 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are going to open up the lead to 8.
Chiefs 9.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Carter on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd down, they need 3. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Ooh, tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
That's good.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. And he's in. Touchdown Chiefs. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs move back to within 1.
Chiefs
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's a gain of 9.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert to throw. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A handoff to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He'll get this out to his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work to see those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Scott in punt formation.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. McConkey in motion. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
The Chiefs offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. Mahomes. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Now an opening past the 30. Then he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2. And will start this drive with 1st and 10. That one complete to McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a 68.
No play fake. Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down. A run. This is Hampton. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's another Chargers.
Now Herbert. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
That's another.
A gain there of 21. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
Motion man is Johnston. Throwing again, Herbert. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
San Diego.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Makes the score Chargers 24, Chiefs 19.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Carter on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football. And fortunately, it looked like a Chief was able to fall on it. So, yes, Kansas City will retain possession.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Tackle man right at midfield. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Garner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards. And a Kansas City
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The Chiefs will set.
Here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quickly to the outside and complete. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
That's good.
Here's 1st and 10.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Patrick to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quick throw, taken in, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the San Diego 1st down.
Tight end going in motion here.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one finds McConkey. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Herbert to the air again. There's that man again. Another catch.
A gain of 6. And the Chargers 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
At the 39-yard line.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
2nd and 6.
To throw is Herbert. To the outside, he's got Jefferson. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
14 more yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 6.
Motion man is Johnston.
At the Chiefs 9-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for a San Diego 1st down.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he will score. Game on. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown San Diego. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. He'll step up and run this. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do. I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead. After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
On play action. Now Herbert. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
He'll get up and stop it here. The spike comes with 19 seconds to go. On second down, here's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here is 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again, Herbert.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only did they get that late touchdown here in the final stages, but here with time winding down, they're an extra point away from taking the lead and likely coming away with a big victory.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw, Mahomes to the outside, catch made by Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It leads to
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers, and make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.